YouTube, Kimber here. Well, this is probably mid-video. I was watching a video at Cloud 42, I think it is. Man ought to be selling mills for PM. This isn't Matthews. Very jealous of that man's lathe, and that's my target. But he was talking about his. When I say lathe, I meant mill. But he was talking about lathe accessories. And he talked about a lathe spider. And boy, I was intrigued. I got out of bed and I came out to the shop. And started thinking about, how to make that. And so I got a few things. I got a compass, and I got a rule, and I got some paper, and paper doesn't have protractors on it, and I ended up with something that looked like this, and so now I'm looking for material. Well, I found this wheel, flywheel. It's been drilled out for balance, got a couple set screws in it. No way to work that. It'd be great if I had a mill. That's the whole point. So I'm looking at different materials that I have, very limited on flat, rectangle, square things. So I started looking at actually, I started looking at this. There you go. So I'm getting frustrated because it's here. I have what I need to make this. It always works out that way. So I kind of wandered away from this idea, and I found some square stock. It's in with my parallel bars, and it says something Ohio hardening. So it is hardened steel. So I got the hacksaw out and cut me some pieces a little more than an inch, and came up with this. And let me set this on here and I'll bring you around. Okay. Gotta love that. Okay, I'm not sure where we left off at, but ended up with this. Now the idea is drill and tap some holes in this so that I can offset this. Let me open this up a little bit. Some tapped holes, and I can bring this out, take it in. You can set the depth with those jacking screws. So the next step is to get the Harbor Freight welder out of storage and use it for like the second time, maybe the third time. And it just might work. Lathe spider. I don't know. Watch out for this view again. Oh, avert your eyes. Okay. Alright, I got an hour and a half to be in Brookville, Ohio with some New York strip steaks, bag of shrimp, and sertraline for my wife. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and hopefully I can weld that. I figure I'll just crank that baby up all the way. It's pretty thick stuff and it's hard. And imagine if I just put a big puddle in the triangle and just filled that hole. Probably, who knows? I'm not a welder, that's for sure. Okay, just wanted to bring you along on that. Okay, enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, see if we can't get this thing ready for welding. Well, I'm not sure if I want to use the locking pliers or if I want to use C-clamps. Well, I need to get something to support that. Okay. I'm thinking about magnets embedded in this, as well as the set screws, or we're going to call them. The adjusting screws. Yeah, come on now. I'll be here one day and have this done right. Let me get it in there. It doesn't have to be freaking perfect. I do want to try to get all these angles right. Okay, I can live with that. I don't think I need to put the third one in. The first two are right. Yeah, that's close enough. I don't know if I just want to try to fill that hole with that. Fill that center with weld. Do I want to use that washer? I actually don't think I want that washer on there. Okay. So make sure these things are tight. Might as well use a C-clamp over here also. I just lost my lost my super glue there. I'm going to bring this one. Okay, I think I learned somewhere or heard somewhere that the weld's not going to stick to the copper. Don't know if I'm just dreaming that, but I think I can hook my electrode to my earth, my ground, to one of these clamps. And I should be able to just weld that up. Let me find something I've already ruined. Welding. Okay, I think maybe take this over to the vise, maybe. Yeah, let me get the setup over there. Okay, I'm thinking that while I have it hot from the grinder, it's annealed in a sense. So I have thinking it's softened up a little bit from the heat of the welding and the grinding. So I'm going to be drilling this 2.5 millimeter and tapping it 3 millimeter. These little 3 millimeter cap head screws for jack screws. So I'm thinking I may have to shorten them up a little bit. I think this is the only drill I should have out. Okay. So this will just be a through hole 3 times. There's 1 time without oil. It's much better with the oil on there. And that part is getting a little warm. Okay, I hope I have a 3 millimeter tap. I'm also going to drill this I'm also going to try to embed some magnets in there, some neodyne rare earth magnets. But my magnets are pretty large in diameter. They would probably, the hole would probably overhang. And here's, where's metric at? Okay, I got 2 options. I got this kind of, this deal here and this deal here. I'm going to use a real top wrench, I think. So let me get that set up. Okay, I'm thinking that while I have it hot from the grinder, it's annealed in a sense. So I have thinking it's softened up a little bit from the heat of the welding and the grinding. So I'm going to be drilling this 2.5 millimeter and tapping it 3 millimeter. These little 3 millimeter cap head screws for jack screws. So I'm thinking I may have to shorten them up a little bit. I think this is the only drill I should have out. Okay. So this will just be a through hole 3 times. There's 1 time without oil. It's much better with the oil on there. And that part is getting a little warm. Okay, I hope I have a 3 millimeter tap. I'm also going to drill this I'm also going to try to embed some magnets in there, some neodyne rare earth magnets. But my magnets are pretty large in diameter. They would probably, the hole would probably overhang. And here's, where's metric at? Okay, I got 2 options. I got this kind of, this deal here and this deal here. I'm going to use a real top wrench, I think. So let me get that set up. Okay, I got 2 different countersinks here. One is kind of a cheap China thing, and I don't think that that's going to do this steel. So I have one here that's got an M on it and an M in a box. Probably definitely a harder steel than I was trying to do the countersinking in the tapping setup. It's kind of silly. So I have my Starrett pin vise. Let me get some oil on this. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'll go ahead and get these all done and bring you back.